Hi everyone. Today we're going to be multiplying a whole number by a mixed number using something called the distributive property. So ultimately what it's going to do and what it's going to look like is this whole number 3 is going to be multiplied by the 6, and then it's going to be multiplied by the 4/5. Okay? If you want to think of it like this is how I always thought of it and it was helpful. I'm going to multiply these two, and then I'm going to multiply those two, and I'm going to add. It's going to look like a lot of work, but I think once you try it for 2 or 3 times, you'll get the hang of it. So when I come down here, I'm going to do 3 times 6 plus 3 times 4/5. Okay? 3 times 6 is 18. I'm going to bring down my plus sign. Then I have to multiply 3 times 4/5, which is 12/5. I don't want to leave it as an improper fraction, so I am going to change this to 2 and 2/5. Okay? So now all I have to do is I have to add this 18 and I have to add this 2/5. 2 and 2/5. To give me an answer of 20 and 2/5. Okay? Let's try another one. Next I have 2 times 4 and 2/3. Okay? I'm going to make sure that you can see my whole board. So I'm going to multiply 2 times 4 and 2/3. Okay, so this will be multiplied, and then that will be multiplied. Okay, 2 times 4 plus 2 times 2/3. 2 times 4 is 8. Okay, then I have to multiply these. 2 times 2/3 I know is 4/3. I'm going to change this into a mixed number so it helps me. 4/3 turns into 1 and 1/3 because I know that 3 can go into 4 once with 1 left over until it gets to 4. Now all I have to add is this 1 and 1/3 plus 8. So when I do that, 8 plus 1 and 1/3, I get an answer of 9 and 1/3. Okay. And the last one for today, we're going to try 3 times 2 and 5/8. So this 3 is going to be distributed to the 2, and then it's going to be distributed to the 5/8. So it will be 3 times 2, and that needs to be a plus sign, plus 5/8. So I'm going to multiply these two, and then I'm going to multiply these two, and I'm going to add them together. So I'm going to multiply that, and then I'm going to multiply those two. Okay. Here I have 3 times 2, which is 6. I'm going to add 3 times 5/8 is going to give me 15/8, which I'm going to turn into a mixed number. I know that 8 can go into 15 only one time, and there is 7 left over until we get to 15. So my answer is 1 and 7/8. Now I just need to add the 6 and the 1 and 7/8. So I'm going to go ahead and do that down here. And I get the answer of 7 and 7/8. Okay? It may be a little work. These problems are going to probably require a little bit more time, but you guys can do anything. So we're interested to see you guys take this challenge. Okay? Because this is kind of like middle school and high school stuff, but you'll be ready for it. Okay?